What's going on, guys? Shugashu here, and we are back with another Fire Emblem's Warriors 3 Hopes video. And as we left off, we basically did what, 2 spots in the actual war map, and then the paralogs and all the extra quests that we had gotten. Sorry, my chair was actually just leaned back for a while. And now we're here. I actually did a support conversation with Lysithia. Good thing I recorded it for you guys so you guys can see it. I did miss like the first line, I think, or 2, but it's all right. I also did training once. I think I'll just show you guys here. I have decided
time to work you into shape
for a change on Hubert, so I can use Lysithia more. I don't want to have like 2 Mortal Savants. So we're gonna make Hubert into a Dark Knight. Very different, I know. But I think he'll be just fine. So we're gonna have to train him as a soldier. We're gonna have to do Cavalier, Paladin, and all that. I think he'll be fine because we do have a few of those already. Obviously, Ferdinand, I'll probably use him as a Holy Knight, if I ever. And then Yuritsa, obviously, we'll have him as a Death Knight. So we'll have 3 different knights with us. And then we're gonna have Lysithia as a Mortal Savant.
Can't wait to see how you do.
And that should be pretty much it. We do have to go on an expedition with Monica, but first we're gonna go do the support conversation. So I'll see you guys when we are at the war map once again.
Hey, Manuela. She must be out. Did I hear something? Oh, wait. Is she sleeping in one of the patient beds?
Oh, you. So silly.
She's smiling. I wonder what she's dreaming about.
Wait, don't go. So you're just gonna leave?
Uh-oh. Now she's scowling. Looks like things are going downhill fast.
Get back here. You'll regret this. You hear me? I'll never forget.
Morning, Manuela.
Oh my. I don't even remember falling asleep. I don't suppose I was talking in my sleep, was I?
You said some stuff like, "Get back here," and "You'll regret this."
Yes. You see, I was trying to stop my dream man from leaving. I had tears streaming down my face and everything. But he just left me there, alone. Just thinking about it makes me furious. How is it that even in my dreams I am hopelessly single? Oh, I need a moment.
Are you okay?
I'm sorry, but could I trouble you for a glass of water? Phew, that is much better. Thank you.
You got it. But, it smells like you've been swimming in booze. Are you hungover?
I might be. Is that a problem?
Well, I don't think the infirmary is supposed to look like a bear charged through here. That seems like a problem to me.
Back off, will you? You're the one who trounced in here unannounced and eavesdropped on my private, if humiliating, sleep-talking. And now you're attacking me for a tiny hangover in a messy room? Who do you think you are? My mother-in-law?
What? No. But as your friend and comrade, I can't not say anything.
you're right. I'm sorry. I tend to fly off the handle when I'm embarrassed. Hey, can I ask you for one teensy favor?
You want me to pretend like none of this ever happened, right? Don't worry, I won't tell a soul.
You're a class act. Thank you. Well, I don't want everyone to think worse of me than they already do. I mean, honestly, where did it all go wrong? Did you know I was once a diva with the Mittelfranc Opera Company? But now, apparently I'm just a shadow of my former self. Can you believe how rude that is? Why would you kick a girl when she's down?
What? But I didn't...
How about this? In lieu of hush money for our little secret, perhaps I'll let you hear me sing next time. I'll show you that this diva's just as dazzling as ever. Now you have something to look forward to. Anyway, did you need something?
Huh? Oh, yeah. I'm sure I had a reason to come in here, but now I don't have the slightest idea what.
That's admirable of you. I thought that someone with a mercenary background would be a little more reckless with their fighting. Oh, wait. I'm sorry. That sounded a bit rude, didn't it?
No, you're right. My fighting style was pretty loose when I was a mercenary. Actually, I can't say it's really changed that much. But I've got more responsibility now, so I've had to adjust some. Any mistakes I make would only cause problems for everyone else, right?
Huh. You're much more studious than I thought. I can see why Edelgard trusts you so much.
You really think I'm held in such high regard?
That's what I've heard, at least. It's very impressive, especially since you're so young.
Thanks, Lysithia. And the same goes for you, too. For a kid, you're amazing at what you do.
Excuse me? Who is a kid?
Huh? Well, you are.
I must ask that you refrain from treating me like a child.
I wasn't trying to...
You said, and I quote, for a kid. I'm aware that people often treat me like a child, but to think you'd call me one directly to my face! I work harder and contribute more to this army than anyone else here. It is truly vexing that something as inconsequential as my age can dictate how people treat me.
I'm sorry. I had no idea you hated being treated like a kid that much.
This is not a matter of like or dislike. My belief is that those who fight alongside each other should treat one another as equals.
Well, yeah. I thought I was complimenting you as an equal, obviously.
Then there is no need for any qualifying language. You should compliment me as you would anyone else.
Hold on, didn't you tell me I was impressive for being so young? Doesn't that mean you assessed me based on my age, too?
Me saying you're impressive in spite of your age is completely different than you saying I'm pretty good for a weak little baby.
Pretty sure I didn't phrase it like that.
But it's what you meant! Oh, I should have never complimented you!
You know, an adult wouldn't get all stubborn and combative like this.
I am not being combative. I'm simply having a normal conversation with you. Is that a problem?
What about this is normal to you?
You'd like to go for a ride? Very well. It's always important to take a break every now and again.
Of course. I have some time on my hands. If I knew it was going to be this relaxing, I would have brought Her Majesty along. Seeing everyone rally around Her Majesty and her cause is enough to move me to tears. I'm grateful. I mostly like to read books and perform research. Knowledge is a powerful weapon, you know. You are a mercenary who has earned Her Majesty's respect. You are nothing more to me than that, and nothing less. Oh. You remember... That was time well spent.
You wanted to talk, Monica? This is an interesting choice of location.
I hear you've been going above and beyond lately. That you perform miracles each time you set foot on the battlefield.
Why are you complimenting me all of a sudden? I mean, things have been going well, but...
Oh, I assure you, I have no ulterior motive. You've helped me out a great deal too, after all. Even Her Majesty praises your fine work. She talks about you so much, in fact, I'm more than a little sick of hearing your name.
Huh. She talks about me that much? Wait a sec. You aren't jealous, are you? That wouldn't make any sense.
Indeed, it wouldn't. Why in the world would I be jealous of you? After all, you are merely Her Majesty's subordinate. Your relationship will never transcend the bounds of master and servant. It will never reach the depths of meaning that Her Majesty and I share.
So you are jealous?
In what way? I am merely telling you the truth as I see it. It never even crossed my mind how irritatingly close you and Her Majesty are. Not once.
Yeah, you basically just admitted it.
I certainly did not.
You did. You said you were jealous that Edelgard and I are so close.
The word jealous never traversed my lips.
You sure you're not, though?
Perhaps... a little.
That's what I thought.
But so what if I am? I have always been Her Majesty's most devoted admirer. Hubert is one thing, but you're just a run-of-the-mill mercenary. To think Her Majesty has uttered your name more times than she has mine, it makes me want to scream my lungs out.
You've been counting? Is it really that big a deal? Who cares anyway?
I care. I keep track of everything she does. I can't help myself. I can't believe it has come to this. I have no other choice but to ask for your help.
What's come to what now?
I will just have to show you. Come on, let's go.
Alright guys, so we are back on the war map. As you guys can see, we do still have 4 more locations, but I'm pretty sure we can knock that out pretty fast. So just go attack this one already, since we already started on this side. Keep the pace, level 31. Just infuse it and restore it. Silver axe. Ooh. Shouldn't be too bad. Be bad at all. In control of all the strongholds, not a problem. Yuritsa, not Edelgard, not an option. Lysithia is here, but I don't see any axes either. Wow, okay. Alright, let's start with Edelgard then. Oh, looks like there is a few lances, so we might be able to use actually, I got an idea. Change this to Hubert. Can I not use Hubert? Oh, he's already here. We're gonna change his class, obviously, to this. Iron Lance. We don't have any steel ones? Oh, he's not good enough to... Ooh, this might be an interesting one. Alright, screw it. We'll just go with it. We'll give him a shield so he doesn't, you know. No battalions. Okay, so we will bring him along. I guess because we need a I guess I'll just bring Yuritsa with us. Screw it. I'm gonna primarily be using Hubert in this one. Oh, Caspar. Alright, hold on. So that was Caspar. Linhardt. So we might need a mage. Who would be the one to use? Honestly, I think we're gonna be just fine. Technically, we could just use Constance, but I think we're gonna be just fine. I'm gonna just use Lysithia and... Oh, no. I'm gonna just tell Lysithia to go deal with it. No. Because no one's really weak against sword here, so the best option for me is to use... screw it. I'll just go with what I have here. Is that Ferdinand or Yuritsa? I think that's Yuritsa. Okay. I think we'll be okay. I think we'll be just fine.
Finally! Look, this'll be a sick of all this waiting around.
Alright, so Lysithia.
Count on me.
I'm just gonna have Lysithia do her thing. You know? Possibly just go with...
I've got you covered.
Actually, no.
You can count on me.
Here. Let's just go.
I'll do my best.
Go with Casper.
What should I do? Sure, let's try it.
Ferdinand, go get a... I mean, Yuritsa, go get a head start over here.
Is that an oak?
And me as
I will
Hubert,
ensure that what needs to be done.
we'll just do everything. Over here.
Commencing attack. Follow me.
Let's put this place down before you have time to strap your armor on.
Let's take it down at once.
Did I get the base? I did. I'm out. I'm gonna go try and take this fortress or stronghold.
Any final words?
Alright. It's gonna be easier than Dorothea. Oh wow, they were quick with that. What the heck?
So, what should I be doing again?
Alright, you
Sure,
two go
let's
here.
try it.
You can count on me. I'll do my best.
Yuritsa will just move on.
Starting the mission.
Shall we take up position here? taken a turn for the worse. We must regain our footing or else.
Commencing attack. Follow me.
No escape. You're finished. Your time is nigh. Oh no, Doctor.
Let's take it down at once.
I feel no mercy.
In trouble?
This grows troublesome.
Such resistance was a wasted effort. Let's see what we can do.
Snipers led by... I'll go. I'm just gonna be right here anyway.
I feel no mercy.
Thriller.
I might be in a little trouble.
Any final words?
It's under our control.
Okay. Alright, just handle those then.
You can count on me.
That should be good.
I feel no mercy.
Alright, move away.
Any final words?
I think we should be just fine. I don't even know where the real archer is. Alright, there we go.
Your time is nigh. I feel no mercy.
Who that? Band of Thieves, okay.
What spices shall I dress you with? These people are simply begging to be heard.
Oh, it's right here. I don't even think I did. He's right here. Everybody.
I will see my duty done.
Wounds are severe. I have to fall back.
Any final words?
Oh, the archer. Oh, 7 minutes. That's not bad. You were just getting hurt, but it's okay. All right, there we go. Should be almost done. I'm just gonna keep doing this. Oh, hold on. Good job, Hubert.
The road ahead stretches past the horizon. This battle was
Yo,
little
Lysithia
more
looks
than
so
a way
cool.
station.
I think we're supposed to get 500.
Flattery will get you nowhere.
Just like that, he mastered it. We're gonna head
I imagine
back to camp real quick, just so we can switch him out to the next rank, the next class, and that way we can use a stronger lance. I'm assuming that's how it is. Wow, 42. Wow, so many more quests. What the heck? All right, hold on. Let's just go here real quick. Won't take too long. I'll bring you guys along. The training instructor.
Training can be the difference between victory and defeat.
Hubert. Bring him down to a cavalier now.
All is done.
Okay, good. Now he can use yes. We'll use him more of a cavalier just so we can get used to him.
Can't wait to see how you do.
Alright. Now convoy real quick. Hubert, can we give you a better lance now? Alright, so from 29 he can go to actually. What if we just borrow this? Or just use this heavy spear? Or we can just use the steel lance. Screw it. That should be good. Let's go back to the war map. We'll come back when we need to go pick up supplies. But we should be good right now. Increase their support points? Lysithia and we do Hubert. Yeah, let's do Hubert. Topographer. We came to help Lord Donato, but now that it's real, we're also afraid. If you're not, we will find places for all of you. Gaspard reinforcements. Alright, let's go. Can we even? No, because we have to beat this. Okay, let's just do this, and then I'm gonna go for the S so I can get the 11 sword. I'll give the 11 sword directly to Lysithia. Defeat the brawler. Oh, that's a lie. Okay. Brawlers. Edelgard. We'll put Edelgard on the... Oh, we'll put Edelgard somewhere else. I need to see... Okay, so Bernadetta.
Can't you just let me stay inside?
I'll put Edelgard
Follow
here.
me, soldiers of the Empire.
Oh, Casper can go that way, so I'll switch this one with Casper.
Put me in there and watch our enemies fly.
And oh wait, and then I'll just use Hubert. That's correct. Okay. Should be good now. Now let's fight. 5 minutes. I mean 500. 7 minutes.
I'm going to win, and I'm going. It's Bernie's time to. Sure hope this goes okay.
Oh, we're Hubert, so
So, what should I be doing again? Sure, let's try it.
just do your thing. But I'll command all of you to just go defeat
Here I
these
go.
generals and
Nope,
stuff.
it must-
I need to smile while doing it.
Stand back.
I'll
Yes,
take the front.
fine. I'll just go here. Oh, I'll let Edelgard. No. I'll let Edelgard take care of that one if I don't make it back here. Let me take this awakening pie.
I'll take this place down before you have time to strap your armor on.
Here's the brawler. I really want to get the 11 sword for Lysithia, so all right.
Sorry, but I
I'll
gotta
go over
fall back.
here. Just need 500, so it shouldn't be too bad. This is 19. We have only defeated 19.
You shall pay for this. You hear?
I can't believe that worked.
All right, Bernadetta. Where are you?
It's
Alright, just
Bernie's
move on
time
here.
to shine.
Okay, let's
Oh, let's go. Oh wait, let me just. Oh no.
Face my comrades after this.
How does that please you?
I'm gonna go. Holy crap, that's so fast.
That was easy.
We can meet up here, right? Alright, we're here. Alright, cool.
Any final words?
Nice.
Is that all we've got?
Edelgard has just been doing her thing in the bottom, so.
So this is definitive.
I'm sorry.
I'm out.
Let's give this a shot.
7 minutes. You're killing me here. Edelgard, forget about that one.
Learn who they're up against.
Bernadetta's still fighting. Caspar, I'm gonna have to get you over here.
What should I be doing? This way? I'm on it. So, what should I...
As me, Hubert, I gotta go this way. Good job, Bernie.
It's Bernie's time to shine.
Bernie, just go here then. He's at.
Wounds are severe. I have to fall back.
I feel
Tell
no
me somebody
mercy.
saw that.
Just push the base captain away from the base. Alright,
Please let us take
this
this
way.
down. I need somewhere to hide.
Any final words?
I want to take this down already. Alright. Another base captain?
I feel no mercy.
How many minutes are we in? Oh, halfway through. We don't even have 500. Oh, we have 221 though. Oh, I went around. Okay. Edelgard, okay.
Here I go.
Severe. I have to fall back.
Success was to be expected.
Alright, Caspar, I'll just deal with it over here.
What should I be doing again?
I feel no mercy.
Marquise Erebus?
We can ill afford defeat here.
Any final words?
Oh no.
Our time has finally come.
You're finished. Your time is nigh.
Still fight.
Defeat the enemies and claim victory. Got it.
I'm bringing it down.
Alright. Bernie, can you open that real quick?
It's Bernie's time to shine. All right, let's keep moving. It's Bernie's time to shine. All right.
Retreat.
Lady Edelgard's enemies will be eliminated.
I always feel more at ease with you on the battlefield, Hubert.
Where am I going?
Did it!
Bernie's okay.
Hey, so this is kind of bad, right?
I feel no mercy. No escape. Your time is nigh.
Where'd he go? That way?
Any final words? There is no honor in this foe's defeat.
Caspar, you good down there? Oh. Just fighting. Okay, I'm gonna just tell
What
you
should I be doing again?
to go help over here. Oh no, Bernie will help over there. I'm gonna send
Sure, let's try it.
him over there. Send Bernie down here.
Bernie's time to shine. Sure.
Then I'll just be
Come on, you
chilling.
look excited for once.
Any final words?
How does that please you?
Cool.
The
That was
Arianrhod's path to conquest continues.
honestly that only leaves us with like one. So I'm gonna let Caspar do his thing here.
I feel no mercy.
Or I can just stay here and fight. Doesn't matter.
Any final words? I feel no mercy. Any final words?
Come on, there we go. Good job, Hubert.
Such resistance was a wasted effort.
Are we gonna get it? Here we go. Ooh, we gotta finish it now.
You're finished. There's no escape. Your time is nigh.
Not yet.
I feel no mercy.
Okay, we just gotta switch to Edelgard right away.
I still have.
Watch this! All would be lost if I were to die here. I always feel more at ease with you on the battlefield, Hubert.
I just need to get this done. Level 30, Hero 1.
Seems like
15 seconds. Do we even get 500 is the real question. If not, I will redo this just to get the 11th sword. I will redo this to get the 11th sword. Yes! Okay, so we got the 11th sword. Let me actually... a little bit, just to brighten it up just a little bit. So we got the 11th sword. You already know who I'm going to give that to.
Flattery will get you nowhere.
We cut it a little close, Hubert.
not that
Premium magic herbs. Alright. Now we can do these. Bernadetta wants to go on an expedition. Roast pheasant with berry sauce. Okay. A facility can be expanded.
Hey!
You're a restless bunch, sit down and learn some meditation. Raise a selected unit's combat art level for gauntlets. Casper. And we should go on the expedition with Bernadetta, so let's go there now.
do we have to? I already had an entire day of non-social activities planned out. I don't mind, if it's with you. I don't think I like it here. It's way too open. Where are the walls and stuff? I'm a lot more relaxed out here. Probably because there aren't any people around to scare me. Oh, yay! I'm pretty good at riding horses, and I should be. I didn't have a choice but to learn when I was a kid. My mother and I used to go on little trips just like this. All right. Wow. And we're back. No offense, but that might be the last time I go out for a while.
All right, guys, back on the war map. We are here to go do this one. It's like we got 2 extra quests, and then we'll head straight to the main quest. Defeat the priest and other enemies. Oh, what was the? I don't remember what was the thing. But we might as well check. Okay, so no Bernadetta. Use Lysithia here. So top, I guess that would be Hubert.
I will prepare the Scarlet Path.
Caspar. Lysithia? Where is she?
I'll handle this.
I guess 2 sword users would make this better. So let's switch with her.
I'll show you what a mercenary can do.
That should be good. But we're still gonna use Hubert.
Come, the battle is at hand.
We'll
Perfect. All right, you,
Not a problem. I've got this.
you,
You can count on me. I'll do my best.
and you.
So, what should I be doing? Sure.
Defend this position no matter what.
Though the wind blows, victory is never beyond our grasp.
Oh, we will.
I'll take this place down.
I'm gonna just head over there right now.
Strap your armor on.
It's too risky just letting the mage stay there.
Any final words?
There we go.
Wounds are severe. I have to fall back. We weren't strong enough.
Lysithia.
You can count on. Oh. What did you expect?
Okay. For another one.
May the Edelgard's path to conquest continues.
That was
No
easy.
mercy.
Caspar, you doing good there?
So,
Oh,
Yeah, no. What's next?
aren't you just there though, fighting?
Not a pack. Looks like that's it for us.
I'm already here, so.
Lady Edelgard's enemies will be eliminated.
Come on, Hubert, look excited for once.
Your time is nigh.
Did we get both of them? No. Alright, let me go back the other way.
I could do with some reinforcements.
I'm here. Alright. But I gotta defeat these.
You can. I'll do my best.
I can still fight.
Tastes more bitter than blackest coffee.
How do you like me now?
No, not yet. Retreat!
Okay.
I can still fight.
Don't wait for me. Let me do my thing. I need to check. Alright.
I'm sorry. We weren't strong enough.
Let me go in here, because they want me to search. Commoner? Oh, right there.
You can count on me. I'll do my best.
Actually,
You can. I'll do my best.
Not a problem. I've got this.
Just wait.
You won't lose, no matter
what?
Not a problem.
Such resistance was a waste of effort.
You
Might as
can
well
count on me.
go there, Lysithia.
Bitter than blackest coffee.
I'm gonna go there. I'm gonna go there.
I'm not afraid to fight. I'm doing this for all the people I care about.
Okay,
I have
Annette.
to fight, and I have to win.
$459. We could chill for a bit. Caspar, you do you.
So, sure, let's try it.
I'm gonna go help out down
Of
here.
course I did it. Let's take it down at once.
Final words. There's no escape. You're finished. Your time is nigh.
All right, now everybody, go here.
That turned out well.
I mean, we pretty much
Perhaps
took
we'll incorporate
every
this
stronghold,
territory
so
into our future stratagems. I shall paint Lady Edelgard a brilliant red path, wreathed in burning flame.
You're gonna leave me in the dust if I'm not careful.
We have to stand our ground.
what's this? I never figured out what the oh, it's for the awakening. I get it. I see Lysithia going out of the way I told her to.
There's no escape. You're finished. this nigh.
We have no.
You've got this. Deep breaths.
Everybody is.
Any final words?
This is pretty much GG. There we go.
Lady Edelgard's path to conquest continues. I will long remember the sight of our enemies' dejected faces.
Can't fly. Or do we jump? I don't know. Well, all S's. Advanced seal. Nice, we got Hubert to 2-star.
I imagine this will serve me well.
Glad I haven't been wasting my time.
B+, is not bad. Oh, I didn't even give her the thing. Next convoy. Alright. Let's just keep going. Just keep going.
That's so.
I'll let you have one of these for free. Oh, I already have 11 sword. Well, I guess I'll get the magic bow? +8? Magic bow? Edelgard wants to go on an expedition. Okay.
That's so.
Okay, Edelgard. I'll see you guys back at the war map.
Only you would ask the Emperor out on an excursion. Let's be off. I rarely go riding, but find it to be quite liberating. Oh, what a lovely flower. Still, perhaps it would have been best to leave it be. The sun is so warm on my skin. I see why people pine for it so. How nice. There are hunting grounds near Enbar that the Imperial family uses for outings. Shall we? Do you ever wish you could be completely and utterly alone? It is a daily dream for me. Thank you. I'm not adequately prepared for such... I appreciate it. Back to work then. You and I both have a mountain of things to do after all.
Alright guys, back at the war map. Again. We've been wanting to go on expeditions recently. So we just have this area left and this. So let's jump. Oh wait. Oh, I just realized something. Okay, I get it. I messed up something here. The extra quest here, I didn't manage to get it. Let me actually search up what was the other extra quest here. Because I guess there's no extra rewards, huh? There's 2 extra quests and it says no fixed reward, so I guess it's just something if you want to do it. Alright. Well, it is what it is. It is what it is, so we'll just do this and then do the extra quest and then move over there. Beat the archer and other enemies. Material repositories captured. Cannot use awakening or warrior special. What? I still need to use Hubert. Okay, so Lysithia's here. Perfect. There is a big group. You might as well. Okay, no Casper this time. Edelgard this time.
Another step toward victory.
Let's actually see if we could substitute someone else. Or oh yeah, see, we needed a mage. So if we're gonna use a mage, what would be the best option actually? Should we just use Monica? Or should we use Manuela? Or even Happy, I don't know. Dude. Linhardt's level 1, so I can't even. Oh, Monica's 19th, so I guess we will use Should we just use Constance? Screw it.
The sun beats down on this unworthy soul.
Well, Exorcist Tome, hold on. A tome pen to combat magic heat. Oh. Just to give her the killer tome. Edelgard's fine. We're not using her, so Lysithia has the... Oh. 11. 11. Wait, so would it be better if I had used 11 sword? Because it has no other... We'll just test it out. That leaves Hubert. Heal Lance +6. Alright. Actually, how is Lysithia's thing with... Oh, okay, let's use Lysithia for... No, we should use Hubert. Alright, so we have everything planned.
Stay alert, and victory will be ours.
Okay, so Hugh.
You can count on me. I'll do my best.
Hugh.
Pardon my ineptitude. I shall exert what
And then
Here I
you.
go. No mistakes.
So far, but go for it.
Our aim is defense. Hold fast.
Actually, nothing is good for me, right? So Constance.
Pardon my ineptitude.
Just move on ahead and go after this one.
I
Fast and secure your victory.
We will surmount this challenge together.
Cool.
Let's take it down at once.
Lysithia should be fine because it's going on her way, I think.
Of course I did it.
Already? Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. Where are you going?
You can count on me. I'll...
That Cavalier one of them too?
We're done for. The rest is up.
Pardon my ineptitude.
I guess just go after this one then.
To you.
Constance. Cavalier versus Cavalier. Hubert? Lysithia.
I'm not there yet.
Ooh, that took out a lot.
What did you expect?
Hey.
You can count on me.
Where's Edelgard? I just left her there.
Here I go. No mistake. They must look.
And I'll do my own thing since everyone else is pretty much just doing it.
With that, the impediment is removed.
With you around, what purpose could I possibly serve?
What's this?
Time to make a name for ourselves.
All right, hold on. I guess I'll just move all the way there. 'Cause they're gonna follow me anyway.
The others down.
I'm gonna just run. Oh, whoa, whoa, whoa. What the heck? All right. I'm gonna meet him right here. Come at me. Good, good. Oh, not you. Out of the way.
Any final words?
Won't. You won't. Hubert. All right.
Wounds are severe. I have to fall back.
Oh.
You can count on. I'll do my best.
Constance.
Pardon my ineptitude. I shall exert what meager ability
I'll go
I
and
possess.
help Edelgard now.
Retreat!
This only happened because I was slightly less pathetic than our enemy.
That was easy.
Retreat!
How does that please you?
There we go.
I feel no mercy.
Whoa, okay. That's, I don't know why that name sounds familiar to me, but he didn't say anything.
What did you expect?
Pardon my ineptitude. I shall exert what meager ability.
You can count on me. I'll do my best.
Any final words?
Okay. Minutes, we're good. We're good in time.
Salvation is not a wall for fools. See how they continue to fight despite such losses.
Incredible.
All right.
But
Oh.
I know you're
Oh.
capable of more.
Oh, here. All right, everybody, just go over here.
I feel no mercy. Such resistance was a wasted effort.
All right. Pretty much did everything. A golem. Seriously.
Victory awaits if we can claw our way back from this disadvantage.
Everybody, go to the golem. No, we all left Count Duval. No, do we have enough time? That's the real question. Can't. What the heck just happened?
Hardly a problem.
Can I focus on this?
Any final words?
Oh, it's weak against electricity. What if I just use 11 sword then? a little different without any. Oh, hold on.
I feel no mercy.
Hold on.
Watch closely.
Why me? Watch this!
Okay. Move. Okay. Ooh, we're cutting it really close. All right, everybody. I'm gonna switch back to Lysithia.
They must learn who they're up.
If I may.
It's my turn. What a nuisance.
On switch back. What the heck?
What a nuisance.
All right.
Why me? I'll take over.
What?
1 minute.
Turned out well.
Edelgard here?
Watch closely.
I'm sorry.
Where's Adel? Oh my gosh, Edelgard, you're so far. Come on. No, we're not gonna make it.
Any final words?
I don't know if we're gonna make it. I'm pretty sure. Yeah. It's okay.
I feel no mercy.
So close though. Maybe I should have just split in half, because I did pretty fine
The enemy's
without
offensive was
everyone there.
unexpectedly feeble.
But it's alright. I don't know what was the reward, so I'm gonna double check it. If it's anything good, then I'll get it. Nice. Good job, Hubert.
I must make.
Beer +1. Killer Knuckles, nice. And be repaired by a blacksmith to make a killer tome. Well-balanced shield crafted to withstand both physical and magical attacks. Not bad, not bad. Okay. Maybe I should go take a look at the things that we could repair. Like the tattered stuff. Before we head into the final mission. Nice. Ferdinand wants to go on an expedition. That probably would have given me a training, huh? Arcane crystal. Sure. Alright, so we're gonna go back here again one more time for now. Someone else is gonna be like, hey, I want to go on an expedition. But yeah, we're just gonna go to the expedition. I'm gonna do some extra things so you guys don't have to see it. And then yeah, so I'll see you guys back at the war map again.
Excursion? Haha! By all means, take me where you will. Let us rest for a bit. Then, race to the tree line. I admire how much effort you put into getting to know us all. I ought to do the same. Right. Hubert cannot abide my involving myself in any underhanded doings. The man needs to lighten up. Yes. Fodlan's nobility face a crisis, and I consider it my sacred duty to see us through it. I am counting on you. Exactly. Come find me whenever you wish to go riding. Now, time for a break. Let us concentrate our efforts on rousing conversation. Afterwards, I say we reward ourselves with a gripping training session and crown the evening with a meal well deserving of our ravenous appetites. Is something amiss?
I don't know. It feels like you might be leaning a little too hard on the whole giving your all thing. You didn't used to be like this. I know you want to do your best, but it's starting to feel like I can't even relax when I'm with you.
Perhaps you are right. I have been feeling rather restless lately. I suppose seeing my father locked away in that dungeon made me feel the need to accomplish something. At times like these, devoting myself fully to what few things I can do is all that keeps me going. Otherwise, I would simply succumb to the reality of how powerless I truly am. The pressure is immense.
Now that you mention it, I think I finally know what was feeling off about you. It's that pressure forcing you to keep your guard up, like you're constantly braced for the worst. Take your breaks, for example. It never looks like you're doing anything even resembling relaxing. I wouldn't worry about your father, though. I know you'll find the right solution.
I appreciate your counsel. I feel as though I have gained some valuable new insight into myself. After all, one can hardly notice the changes they undergo as they happen. It seems partnering with you was the right decision. Your advocacy for maximal effort continues to be an inspiration.
Oh, I wasn't really trying to give you advice or anything, and that's definitely not what I'm advocating for. But if what I said helped, then I'm glad I could be there for you. I just hope you can start cutting yourself a little slack. Your future's bright, Ferdinand.
A veritable wellspring of advice as always. I am deeply obliged.
As long as you're feeling better. I mean, war councils are grim already, but they'd be practically unbearable with you sulking around the place. And really, it was nothing. Just here to help.
Nothing? If ever there is a time to give it one's all, it is when expressing gratitude. It seems you could learn something from me as well. And just you watch. I swear on the Iron Name, I will surpass my father in the most stunning fashion.
He's never gonna learn, is he?
Alright, extra quest, and then move on to the main quest, and we're good. Beat the courier. What other enemies? Still gonna use Hubert. It's not gonna. Okay, I guess everyone we have is fine.
Stay alert, and victory will be ours. Victory!
All right, Constance.
Pardon my ineptitude. I shall exert what meager...
Edelgard up here.
No mistakes. They must learn who they're up against.
Lysithia. I guess I could use Lysithia now that he's a paladin.
Right then, let us go to work.
All right, you just do your thing.
To Lady Edelgard!
I won't let you down.
Where am I? Oh. No, 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 no. Faster. Wow. Constance, you're just here. Sorry, just...
It's no use. We can't gain any ground.
Yo, she is so good. What the heck? Alright, Lysithia, just...
You can count on me. I'll do...
Why me? Watch this.
Let's take it down at once.
Yeah, we gotta defeat the courier, so...
Success was to be expected. Here I go. No mistakes. They must learn who they're up against.
Who's down here? Took you so far, so...
Right then, let us go to work.
You know what they say about playing with fire.
Of course I didn't.
Any final words?
Alright, I think we'll be fine with just Hubert here, though, so it'll be okay. Yeah, we're just fine here. Alright, what now?
I'm not there yet. Watch closely.
Can't fight like this. I'm bleeding all over the place. Orders have been carried out. Now then, what comes next?
Oh no. I'm here already.
This battle will make a fine stage for my debut.
I'm already here. You said the same line as the other one.
It's no use. We can't gain any ground.
I suppose things can work out if the enemy makes a mistake.
That's it? This was the quickest mission we've ever done. But although it is an extra quest,
All
so...
is as the goddess wills it.
So now that I can see OBS, been, I think, a good hour and a half? Yeah, we did that real quick.
I must make more progress.
Nice, you got 2-star now? And Swordmaster.
Glad I haven't been wasting my time.
A lot more money. Alright, that just leaves us with this. Nobody wants to go on an expedition. Let's just jump into... I wonder if we can get any more if we can get master seals. I doubt it because we're still getting advanced seals, of course. So let us jump in. Oh, I still have activity points. All right, guys, I'm gonna use activity points and all that. And yeah, I'm just gonna use activity points. I'll see you guys when we're back over there. Only one. Actually, no. We'll just do it right now. And let's see. Let's just go to, what was it? Core Master. Why not? Or should we do cooking?
Care to make yourself useful?
Let's see. A lot of happy people. Hubert's happy. They're all happy, so what am I gonna do? I guess let's just raise our thing with our bond with Lysithia then. Who else do we need to raise our bond with? Oh, she's actually close to an A. That's crazy. Let's do Ignatz because, oh no, Constance.
Counting on you both.
Very well. I will join you.
Bear witness to my true power.
We all must do our fair share.
Alright, just go back right away. Nothing else? Nothing else? Speed carrot. Oh. We didn't get the speed carrot, but we got the Levin sword. It's okay. Oh, but we don't have any other axe users, so it's fine. I just... Actually, give me a sec, guys. I want to get the silver gauntlets for... Nah, we're good. I think we'll be fine. Defense of the Silver Maiden. Actually, go back. I didn't read it. Let me go read it for you guys. Unless...
This isn't good. It seems the fortress gates have been partially breached. The kingdom's soldiers are pouring into Arianrhod.
Does that make us right on time or a bit too late? Dimitri is no ordinary king if he managed to pry a citadel like this apart. I assume our soldiers stand ready?
We go on your command.
If we dally too long, some of our officers and troops are likely to surrender to the enemy. That includes Count Rowe, who has a most notorious sense of self-preservation.
Yeah, him and every other noble.
Come now, that is simply not true. Why, take me for example. I am the perfect embodiment of what every noble should aspire to be.
You can tell us all about it later, Ferdinand. Everyone, move out.
Ooh, defeat Dimitri. I guess when I press B, because I didn't save, press B. It just says, all right, you don't want to save. So we just got to defeat Dimitri. Ooh. I think I just want to do that. That. And then that. Oh, we need Yaritza. Alright. Lock gates are indicated by the padlock on the map. Classes with the lock touch ability can open lock gates by interacting with them. Oh, so I got a lot to think about, huh? Alright, Petra, do you have that skill? Just wondering. Or ability? No. Oh, there, lock touch. Guess we gotta bring Petra. Guess we gotta bring Petra. Okay, we'll bring Petra, it's fine. Looks like we could use nearly everyone, actually. Except her, apparently. No good uses for lances, though. Do I really want to have another sword user, though? Is it because of his spear? Because then I could just give that to Hubert, and we could use Hubert. You could probably just use 2 archers. But the problem with that idea... Oh no, we need Yaritza.
Understood.
Alright, so with that, we'll get the horse sleigh... No, heavy spear. We'll get the heavy spear. Oh, that's why, because she has the experience gem. Give her that. Should be good. I think we're good after this, so 16 minutes. All I saw.
Courage,
1800?
Arianrhod.
Oh no. I want to be Lysithia, so you're going the wrong way.
Count on me.
Go that way.
I'll do my best.
So, what should I be doing again? Sure,
Go
let's
there.
try it.
Begin.
Petra, what is this going on? You can just open this, right? Ooh. Okay.
I am advancing.
It's Bernie's time to shine. Sure hope this goes okay.
He
Starting
honestly will just go here.
Is that an order?
Edelgard.
Here I go.
Can she go
no
there?
mistakes.
No, doesn't look like she can. Okay. Then we'll just push her here then.
They must learn who they're up against.
Actually no. Switch
Here I
Edelgard
go.
with Yaritza,
No
or just have both
mistake.
of them
They
there.
must learn who they're up against.
You
Not a problem.
pick this one.
I've got this.
Now is that everyone? Petra. You.
Right then, let us go to work. I will see my duty done.
All right, that should be it.
Is nearly out. Keep pressing until we claim the main hall. The king's army is true to its reputation. Even I can only stall for so much time.
All right, I'm out.
Closing in on the main hall. We must help them and quickly.
Such a big map.
We must reach the main hall before Count Row is put in peril.
Ooh. Before Gwendole's defeated? Ooh.
Count Row values his life above all else. If they get a blade to his throat, the man will betray us in a heartbeat. The main gates are closed. We could circle around from the left or right, but
the ground along those routes is filled with traps. We'll have to do this the smart way and use the gates.
Oh. Oh. I'll go there.
devices on the walls to the east and west will allow us to open the main gate.
Spikes just came out of the ground!
Someone's speaking.
Everyone,
here.
stay away from the pointy bits!
Commencing attack. Follow me.
It's Bernie's time to shine!
Over here, Bernie. I'll be fine.
Bringing it down.
Actually,
I'll take this place down
there we
before
go.
you have time to strap your armor on.
We'll never get anywhere with that device until we deal with the soldiers around it.
Yeah, I know. I think we'll be just fine. Cool. All right,
This
Bernie, you
place
should be
is a
good here.
serious pain. Why can't the route to the main hall just be a straight line?
What the heck happened to you guys over here? Alright, she's fighting over there, Bernie's fighting over there, they're fighting that side. She had unlocked the thing already.
Begin. The Sky Spirit watches over me.
Can you unlock anything else from the left and right? Okay, never mind. I'll have her unlock this.
Begin. I am advanced.
Okay, good job, Edelgard. Good job, good job, good job.
Here I go. No, they must learn who they're up against.
Starting the mission.
Operate.
Advance.
Okay. I mean,
Main gates are open. What now?
I'll use this strength.
The area around the gates, Your Majesty. You keep going.
We can do this, Randolph. None will get past us.
Casper did good there. Okay.
So, what should I be doing again?
All right, go over here.
Sure, let's try it.
Right then.
Both of
Let
you.
us go to work. I will see my duty done.
Here I go. No mistakes.
Can't go there yet? Okay. I don't know what's going on here. What is this? Petra.
Begin.
Ooh. Oh, that's Mercedes. I need Yaritza there for there, huh? Okay. If that's the case, any other unlocks that we need to do? I don't think so. Well, let me make the map smaller. Guess not until later, maybe? So we'll just have her go here.
The Sky Spirit watches over me.
Yaritza.
Starting the mission. Is that an order?
Edelgard, I don't know what you're doing here. That's a problem.
The enemy controls the central gates as well. How aggravating. This is clearly going to be a multi-step process. First, we must use devices within the fortress to gain access to the walls, where we will find the devices that will open the central gates.
For those two. I can go as Lysithia.
So you're saying we should start by using the two devices in front of the central gates?
Why does this have to be so complicated?
One more base
Maybe
captain
they
here,
call
so
her
it's
the
fine.
Silver Maiden because our hair will be gray by the time we finish this.
I'll take this place down before you have time to scrap your armor on.
Where's Bernie? Just here. Alright, just take that base captain then.
The enemy stronghold will be ours.
Okay, let's just take this base. Oh.
I thought it might be you, Emile. This is admittedly not the reunion I was hoping for.
Don't make me kill you, Mercedes. Commencing attack. Follow me.
Okay, she did good down here.
Not a problem.
We can move her up now.
I've got this.
Bernie's still there. He's still here. Okay.
Here I go.
Huh?
You call that fighting? The Grey Lion has only begun to roar!
Okay. I would just do this real quick right now, because
I must keep everyone safe.
okay.
I'm not a child.
Okay, we almost got her. Hey.
Please, Mercedes. No more.
I never could bear to see you cry. Not then and not now. Oh.
Casper, can you please
So, what should I be doing again?
operate
way?
this?
I'm on it.
Begin. The sky
Petra,
spirit
go over
watches
here.
over me.
Bernie,
It's Bernie's time to shine.
go over
Sure
here.
hope this goes okay.
You.
Not a problem.
Oh, I guess we can't go. Oh my gosh.
Very well. What a nuisance. This is nothing.
I'll take levers and switches over more soldiers any day of the week.
Nice.
There. Now we can reach the other devices that will open the central gates.
We must move on those gates. Time is our enemy.
The devices we're looking for are up on the walls to the east and west.
In the
We're all here, so Bernadetta
Time to shine.
here.
Sure hope this goes okay.
Edelgard? I want to say Edelgard because she was there already.
Here I go. No mistakes. They must
Okay,
learn
those
who
are
they're
just
up
two
against.
sideways, so I probably messed up somewhere here. Because I have everyone, like, in the center right now. I think Hubert will be fine here. Maybe I should send out Casper.
So, what should I be doing again? Sure, let's try it.
And Hubert.
Right then. Let us go to work.
Yes.
I will
Petra
see
can
my duty
stay
done.
here. But I'm out already, so we're good. Petra and the swords can stay here. Yaritza, I think I'll send you out
Starting the
here
mission.
too.
Is that an order?
Name of the king. The Empire must be destroyed. All troops, advance!
I'm going there.
Reinforcements have arrived.
Then we'll stop them. They can't be allowed to interfere with the rescue.
I'm here.
Counting on you, Randolph. Defend those gates with your life.
Oh no!
So this is where I died.
Gwendo!
Very well.
Gwendo! How you doing? Where is he? Why can't I see his things? He really is nearly routed. That's not a
I
good
stand
thing.
ready for what comes.
Time slips away from us. Move faster.
Shall we call on Castle Gaspar's militia? They've been posing as civilians and should be near the main hall now.
Yes.
I'm bringing it down.
That was close.
That hurt.
I welcome you. We will claim victory.
That
Fine.
should buy the main hall some time.
Commencing attack. Follow me.
Hey,
Let us take this place down. I need some.
you.
Well, couldn't hurt. Not a problem. I've got this.
We switch Yaritza to go to the other side.
Starting the mission. Is
Where to hide?
I'll tear this place down before you have time to strap your armor on.
Okay, good job, good job, good job.
So, this way?
Good job.
Right then. I go forth.
One is down, one is to go.
Finally. Now, to breach the central gates. You will go no further.
Who? The two? They do? All right. Edelgard, no.
Here I go.
Move up.
No mistakes. They must learn who they're up against.
Hubert, a sister.
Let us go to work. I will
Yuritsa.
see my duty done.
Yuritsa?
Starting the mission.
Yuritsa, help him out.
Is that an order?
Actually, would defend be the better?
Mission. Advancing. Starting the. Is that an order? Starting the mission.
I'm gonna just trust them.
Dew is here. That means Dimitri is too.
Casper, Bernadetta, all you.
So, what should I be doing again? Sure, let's try it.
It's Bernie's time to shine. Sure hope this goes.
Not a problem.
All right. Hello, they do. I don't think we were able to think because he's for sure not gonna betray Dimitri.
Your best shot. On the traps within the fortress.
I saw another device like this on the other side of the wall. Let's disable it.
We'll have these defenses crippled in short order. Forgive me, Your Majesty.
That takes care of their gatekeeper. We're nearly to the main hall now.
Commencing attack. Follow me.
What is this?
Please let us take this place down. We need somewhere to hide.
How many minutes have we? Okay.
Finally.
Yo, I just.
This isn't my finest moment.
Have the advantage. Let's work on securing the rest of the fortress.
Okay.
Well, we avoided the worst outcome. That's a start.
It seems victory is yours, Lord Gwendol.
The Empire holds the advantage. Attention, all troops! We stand with Lady Edelgard. Put the King's forces to rout!
Oh, there's Dimitri.
You've left me no choice. Every last one of you shall meet your end here.
Sure.
So the blood of the King of Lions.
All right, hold on. We need to take over all the other things. So.
Here I go. No mistakes. They must learn who they're up against.
Right then, let us go to work. I was
starting the mission.
I'll just deal with them, so.
Is that an order?
Not a problem. I've got this.
It's Bernie's time to shine. Sure hope this goes okay.
So, what should I be doing again?
Where's
Sure,
Petra?
let's try it.
Petra? Oh my gosh, she's right here.
Begin.
Oh, you go here.
The Sky Spirit watches over me.
It's Bernie's time to shine. Sure hope this goes okay.
Who am I missing? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, we're good.
I might actually enjoy this.
If we want to slow the enemy, We must put as many troops by the main hall as we can.
Hey, weren't there hidden stairs that lead from the east and west walls down to the fortress grounds?
Dimitri should be following me.
Now we can send troops in from the walls. Time to make the kingdom sweat.
No time to slow down.
The enemy stronghold will be ours.
Oh
I'm
man.
not going to die yet.
Well done.
I'll take this place down before you have time to strap your armor on.
Commencing attack. Follow.
All right, everybody here. Oh, we're good.
me.
Not a problem. I've got this.
It's Bernie's time to shine.
Sure hope this goes okay.
Where did Edelgard go? Oh, she's just right here. We just need one more.
Here I go. No, they must look.
All right. No, this is pretty fast, given that I am. Okay. Everybody, attack Dimitri.
Arianrhod has nearly been brought to heel.
Death will be your penance.
You must have kept busy to make such strides in 2 short years.
I could say the same for you. Let's get this over with.
Oh, it's not done yet?
We are at a breaking point. All forces, fall back. Move, Your Majesty. I will guard your escape.
That will not be necessary to do.
Ingrid.
Stay with our king and live on.
Swear that you will return to us, Ingrid.
What a nuisance.
I could not bear to lose you.
Bring victory to Fargus, Your Majesty.
I need to be cautious.
So long as I stand, you will not threaten the future of Fargus, nor cause any of my friends and allies harm. I have been weak. I have been unready. But I can still atone by giving the two of them a chance to escape.
I'm not a child.
Everybody's just here, causing havoc here. It's crazy.
Is that all?
No time to slow down.
Please, young mistress, surrender! Your life hangs by a thread.
I know what's at stake. If I am struck down, deliver this magic lance to His Majesty.
There wasn't an option to save her though, or recruit her.
Death will be your penance.
Is the king safe? Good. Then I've done what I set out to do.
She laid down her life to protect Dimitri and proved loyal to the very end.
Because of you, we have defended Arianrhod and many of the Empire's loyal vassals. I thank you for your valor.
We must hurry, Your Majesty. The others have already withdrawn.
I know. I know. Forgive me, Ingrid. It saddens me beyond measure to leave you here.
The blame is mine, Your Majesty. I should have taken guard of the rear.
Then I would only be mourning your death instead. The decision was mine, as is the failure. Every death this day rests on my shoulders.
Your Majesty, please.
She deserved so much happiness. Even after losing her betrothed, she faced life with strength and vigor, only to face the agony of death once more. It should have been me who died. How can I ever atone to Count Galatea? To Glenn?
Please, don't torment yourself. Ingrid chose to be there, and she did so for you. Do not take that from her.
In the name of this magic lance, I swear I will defend Fargus. So rest now. I will return for you when you are avenged.
Enemies defeated 866. We went through that like nothing. Probably because I went through the spikes.
Make more progress.
Yo, Lysithia, level 36?
I'm not there yet.
Ow. We can use Hubert for now.
Glad I haven't been wasting my time.
Can't let this power go unused.
By your valiant efforts, Arianrhod has held strong. I thank you, one and all.
Ah, I hardly broke a sweat. Those kingdom soldiers were nothing.
Wait, if they were nothing, then why was I having so much trouble?
I can't believe we had to kill Ingrid.
She was a most formidable commander, Dorothea. We had no choice if we hoped to claim victory.
I know that. You think I don't know that?
Right now, we need to discuss our next move. I'm sending the main body of our army back to Emblem. They'll remain in the capital until they recuperate from this latest string of battles, and until we've had time to retool our strategy.
We hold Arianrhod and the Western Church in the west, the Great Bridge of Myrden to the east, and Garreg Mach between them. We'll treat all three as key positions and endeavor to hold our lines there. After we regroup, we'll determine a proper time to resume our advance.
It vexes me to say this, but I have been short-sighted. We are nowhere near achieving our goals in the Alliance or the Kingdom. My command has been riddled with errors, and for that, I apologize.
Oh? And where exactly is all of this coming from? You usually exude confidence. From where I stand, we have come a great distance with minimal casualties. If time has been lost, we should be easily able to make up for it.
I'm personally happy I had the chance to see Her Majesty's vulnerable side, even if just this once.
Reassuring her with predictable responses, are we? Well, sorry. For once, I'm not sleepy at all.
Nice try. That response still registers way up there on the Lin scale.
I will be using the extra time to make improvements, so I can offer more usefulness in future battles.
I'm lucky to be surrounded by such consistent friends.
How about me? Do I count as consistent?
I can always count on you to be you. And you may take that any way you like.
So, we're finally going back to the capital. Feels like it's been ages. Couldn't come at a better time either. My bones could use the rest after all the battles we've been through.
I wholeheartedly agree. The respite will help us prepare to face the Ashen Demon.
Yeah, about that. I've been giving it some thought, and I don't think we need to obsess over that anymore.
But what about Captain Burling and your old allies? The ones who were brutally slaughtered, remember? You said avenging them was your dream. And think about how much hardship the Ashen Demon has put you through since you joined the Empire.
Don't get me wrong, I'd still love to prove I'm the better fighter. But imagine if we got someone like that on our side. We'd be unstoppable. It's time for me to put my wants aside and put an end to this war. For my friends. Unless you think that's a mistake. The Ashen Demon's mercenaries have fought for both the Kingdom and the Alliance. They don't have a cause, and they don't care who comes out on top in the end. It's all about who can toss them the most coin. And now that the dust has settled a bit, we've got a chance to lure them over ourselves.
And here I thought you were intelligent. Think about it. Their allegiances have changed, yes, but no matter their client, they've always been fighting the Empire. Why would they join us now? For that matter, what makes you think our soldiers would want to fight alongside a person who's murdered hundreds of their comrades?
As if nobody's ever flipped sides before. Come on.
Yes, but unlike the Ashen Demon, they're not single-handedly responsible for so much killing.
Hey, Arlo.
Yes?
Why is it so important to you that the demon dies?
Because I care about you, of course. I mean, I think that's the reason.
Arvel, out with it.
I suppose it just feels like our destiny. Like it's something we're meant to do.
Scarlet Blaze. Unrest in Enbar. Despite successfully defending Arianrhod, Edelgard concludes it is no longer possible for her to hold the eastern and western lines at the same time, and pauses to explore solutions. Almost as if trading places, she sends Count Bergliez to the Kingdom front and returns her own forces to the imperial capital of Enbar.
Okay, I get that this little chat needs to be a secret, but if we get any deeper into the woods, someone's gonna be looking for our corpses.
One can never be too safe. We do not know where our enemy lurks these days.
Lysithia's here too? What's she got to do with this?
Lysithia has had contact in the past with those who slither in the dark. I asked her to come along so she might be privy to all of the information.
I'm just listening. Pretend I'm not even here. And besides, they're my enemy too.
Right.
Now, as you know, our enemy has gone into hiding. But considering what they are capable of, we cannot relax our guard, particularly at the capital. The streets of Enbar practically teemed with them at one time. So we cannot rule out the possibility they will attempt some mischief when Her Majesty and the rest of us return.
That's true. They're devious, both everywhere and nowhere at once. We have to be careful.
They're a real headache, all right. So, how can I help?
I called you here because I have a request. And a warning. I believe that if those who slither in the dark do try something, they will attempt to approach you.
Me?
Yes, you.
Your powers may come from the same place as theirs, right?
It stands to reason they might try to recruit you.
Sure, but they'd be wasting their time. There's no way I'm gonna help those monsters.
And what if they appear as your long-lost brother? Same hair, same eyes, a voice full of kindness.
Or, what if one of them calls out, "I finally found you, my child"?
Maybe they are your family. Maybe they are not. Could you really drive a sword through their heart with that knowledge yet uncertain? Forgive me. That was cruel. I am merely voicing one possibility among many. Still, now you will know to expect it. It behooves you to remember how harsh reality can actually be.
I see. I think we have a short chapter ahead of us. So maybe next video, chapter 9 could be 1. Well, that being said, guys, I gotta do all this training and all that before the next chapter. Before we start the next chapter, see what else I can do, and I think we'll be able to start chapter 10 as well in the next video, if anything. We'll see what happens, what I plan to do. I'll probably just do chapter 9, end it real quick, and next day we'll do chapter 10. With that being said, guys, another 2-hour video. Got Fire Emblem, man. But if you guys made it this far in the video, I just want to say thank you. If you guys can, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, also leave a comment down below. Let me know what you think about Ingrid, us taking care of Ingrid. I was actually hoping that we could recruit everyone, but of course, seems like there will always be the loyal ones to whether the kingdom or the alliance, where they will die for said kingdom or the alliance. So I guess Ingrid was one of them, sadly. But also let me know what you guys think of my switch with Hubert to Dark Knight, and what you guys think of Lysithia right now, because she's crazy with the 11th sword and all that. Well, that being said, guys, thank you once again, and as always, I'll see you in the next one. Peace.